Now we are going to study different options from Setup section. The first option is Setup Slideshow. We can regulate some settings on how the slides be presented. In the Show Type section, the default is the normal way of the presentation. If I click on the slideshow, the slides are presented in a normal way. Animations are displayed. When I use click or enter, the slides change, and when I press on escape, it exits from the slideshow. But by the help of Setup Slideshow, we can regulate some settings. For example, if we select browsed by an individual option and OK it, then when we activate the slideshow, the mood-like reading view will get active for us as if it is a window. See here, as you see, the showing mood is like a window. There are other options here, like I can select the slide sorter or click on normal and have a normal view of my slides. And the third option is browse at the kiosk of the screen. When this option gets active and when I OK it and click on the slideshow, the slide won't change anymore by pressing enter, space, whatever. I hit the arrow key buttons or by click. The slide is still on the page and the slides can no longer be moved until we press the escape key from the keyboard to exit the display mode. This is the thing that the third option does, or sometimes it is possible that you prepare the presentation slide with plenty of slides and you spend a huge amount of time and give animation to the slide, and you have just 5 or 10 minutes left to the end of your presentation, or with other reasons you decide not to have animation in your slide. If you are in dark about this option in the slideshow section, I mean a show without animation, you will open animation tab and go to each slides and open the animation pane and remove the animation from that slide. For instance, I select a slide that has animations. You select all these animations and remove them all to meet your purpose. While this option is in the slideshow, Setup Slideshow, if you activate show without animation and OK it, and then see the output as you see your slide will play without showing the animations. It is on third option, and why the presentation is locked. Let me select the first option and then OK it. As you see, the slide number 10 has plenty of animations here, or the next slide as well, it has animation. But when I click on show without animation and OK it, then I took output. As you see, all elements are appeared together. Actually, the animations don't display. This can be really useful for you, and options like pen color or laser pointer color from this section, especially when you are in the presenter view mode, you can have access to the options like pen and laser. I will explain the presenter view later. Now here, you can change the color of them to the one you like. And the next option is From option, that you can select bounds for your slides. Here says it shows from first slide to the last, but I want to choose 12 to 24. When I OK it, now I'm in slide 12. Let me cancel it. For example, I go to the slide number 8. I go to slide number 8, and from Setup Slideshow, in From option, I select the slide 12 to 24 for displaying the slides from 1 to 11 are not in this bound. The slide number 8 is not in this bound. When I OK and click on the slideshow, the slide number 8 won't be shown for me in spite of the fact that this slide is active now. And usually by default, when I click on this key, the slide was shown for me, but when I regulate the settings in the Setup Slideshow, now there is a jump to slide number 12, and from this slide to the end, it displays. And by the help of custom show option, if you define a custom in your custom slide show, you can choose and active that custom here, like showing the special slides that you have defined it. You can activate it here. The difference of custom show with from is that in from you can choose slides near to each other, but in custom show you choose that it does slide 1, then slide 5, then slide 8. And sequence is not important here. You can select them one by one, but in from you select a bound.